Good morning, YouTube. Today I have for you a brutally honest review of the Steam Deck. Like the title of the video said, I'm going to cover the good, the bad, and the ugly things about Valve's much hyped new handheld. Starting with the ugly, the availability, or the lack of it. The console is in high demand. Many people who ordered months ago are still waiting. And if you order yours now, you likely won't receive one until later 2023. Then you got the USB-C charging port. It is directly soldered onto the main board. I'm really disappointed by this decision since everything else on this device is meant to be easily user serviceable. The location of the charging port combined with the straight charging wires during the port when you charge and play. I curved my charger 180 degrees and just rubber banded, and this lowers the stress on the port a little bit. Aside from the poor choice of location, the charging port seemed to be pretty solid. It should last you if you don't abuse it. And then there is the charging circuit. According to one of the Valve's designers, the charging circuit could reach 90 Celsius. This itself is not an ugly, but it could go down real quick if you remove the thermal pad on the charging circuit to accommodate a larger 2242 SSD drive. Now, moving on to the bad things. The first issue I got for you is the battery life. This is not the deck's fault, since it's a handheld device that plays AAA PC titles, but it will negatively affect your experience. The specific playtime depends on your game and settings, but to give you a rough idea, I get about 2 hours of Horizon Zero Dawn, or about 6 hours of GTA Vice City Stories. And all I'm saying is, be ready to plug in. Along with battery life, there is the thermal. It have never become a problem for me. Neither I have seen reports of Steam Decks burning out, but if you play a major title, this thing could get pretty warm. The last issue I have with the Steam Deck is the stock carry case. The bottom of the case is designed to tightly fit the rear profile of the deck. Adding a silicone grip to the deck caused it to sit a good 1/4 inch taller, and I had almost to force the case close. Just keep this in mind when you're choosing aftermarket cases. With all the bad and ugly out of the way, we can finally go over the great things about the Steam Deck. The first thing I love about the deck is that it is also a Linux PC. Being an open source PC means it's allow you to control everything. To be more specific, you could compose code and execute programs. You could watch YouTube videos and do documents and change every aspect of the system to fit your exact needs. You could even put Windows on this thing, just keep in mind that immediately voids your basic human rights. Just kidding. Compared to sandbox systems you will find on traditional gaming consoles, the Steam Deck literally allows you to bend reality at your will. It presents an extremely lucrative and friendly interface for muggles like me to get into the world of Linux. I've been messing with Linux terminals for the past week, learning about file structure and OS architecture, poking around directories, and just having a great time learning. I would have no motivation whatsoever to learn about anything Linux if not for the Steam Deck. I also absolutely love the controls. The physical keys are solid and gives a positive feedback. They respond to input promptly, and most importantly, the layout allows me to comfortably rest all of my hand on the device. The difference is night and day. The grips make the device very wieldy, making the play experience excellent. I can't stress how important this is, but this is the first fucking time in my life that I feel like I'm properly aligned and not cramped when I play with a handheld system. The Steam Deck is not exactly a powerful device. The display isn't the brightest or sharpest in the world. The battery life is limited, and as I told you before, except to make compromises if you wish to run major PC titles, the Steam Deck is not a perfect experience. There are plenty of compromises made to allow it to be portable. But the Steam Deck is a well-rounded experience. Valve managed to keep all the compromises under control and strike the nice balance between price, performance, and function. The end result is a modest console, a proper handheld. Okay, I feel like I've told you guys enough about the deck. Here comes my verdict. The Steam Deck is definitely a worthy gadget. It's a solid gaming console and opens up nice opportunities to learn about the deeper workings of other machines that run our world. The Steam Deck showed other manufacturers the potential of the handheld market and essentially set a golden standard. I will rate it 420 prom night babies out of 69 dumpsters. Wait, what? 8 out of 10. Definitely an enjoyable experience. And there you have it, the good, the bad, and the ugly of the Steam Deck. Now, go make your own informed decision. I'll be here. Not really, but see you around.